He's a whining.
Do you have enough gloves? I do.
You do. Do I? I didn't have to.
You do. I like your makeup.
Thank you.
The
I did
green.
myself. I was like,
I go, as I did it myself. We makeup artist.
the holds one. Oh, the microphone is on.
I would die.
If you are a returning supporter and regular, welcome back once again, my honey. And if it's your first time coming across this channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Today we are finally doing a collab. I'm here with Boy.
Yes.
How are you doing, gorgeous?
Hi, boo.
Wow.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Finally, guys. Finally.
Guys,
finally.
It's been a very long road.
It's a very long road.
It's been a long, tough road. But cheers.
We're here now. We're here now. Sibugile.
Let's go for some white wine.
Yes. What do you call it, subscribers? You don't have a name for
I call them my loves.
You call them loves. Yes. Hello, my loves.
Hello, my loves. You know, back in the day, I was like, I remember my name. They were like, we like loves. Stick to that.
Stick to loves. I remember. You were such a baby back then.
You're
such a baby. Well, hello, loves. I'm so excited to be here. But we're here now and I'm excited to be here. Hope you guys welcome me. Okay.
They definitely will. I'm sure all of you, if not most of you, knows words. She is an OG in the YouTube game, so do check out her channel. I'll put a link, I'll put her handle on screen and social media handles. So in today's video, guys, we are doing a what would we do challenge. We were like, let's be in our auntie advising era.
A few moments later.
Yeah, hi, get loves. Guys, we were literally halfway through the video, even a bit over half, and I accidentally deleted the footage. But anyways, God is good, and yeah.
And it's okay.
We're gonna keep it going.
A win is a win. We're still gonna win. It's okay. The devil is a liar.
Yep. A win is a win.
Yes.
Okay. So where should we start? Let's just start with this one. Using contraceptives for weight gain. I tried eating a lot. It's not working. Not having sex currently though.
So,
Galuma advice at this point.
babe. So, there's definitely healthier ways to do that.
Yes.
Contraceptives. I don't believe in contraceptives. I don't use contraceptives. Even when my gynae suggested contraceptives after I gave birth, I just took them for a week, to balance my hormones. But I don't think they're good. They're more bad than good, I think. And there's healthier ways to gain weight. And
there's over-the-counter
dietitians,
pills that you can get.
Over-the-counter pills that you can get to
increase your appetite.
To increase your appetite. Dietitians also who check your blood and see what foods can help you gain weight. And I also think that's better, but also only if you can afford it. And if you can't, you can just go to the pharmacy and request for those pills also, or just there's healthier ways to do it and not just contraceptives. I don't believe in
There's honestly healthier ways, and especially if you're someone who's not sexually active, they have way too many benefits for you to be on them just for gaining weight. And I also think don't put your body under too much pressure. We all have different metabolisms. We all have different body types.
Yes.
You can maybe try gain weight even through muscle at the gym.
Yes.
But if you're someone who naturally cannot gain weight by eating you have a naturally petite small frame, then it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Also, own your frame.
Own your frame.
Own your frame.
You always want what we don't have. At some point, I was trying to gain weight, and God was like, "Well, here it is."
Well,
and now I'm like,
"Same. Here
it
is." And now it's so hard to get rid of. It's so hard, guys. It's so hard.
It's very hard.
It's hard.
What would you do if you found out that you were pregnant but didn't plan to?
Ha!
I scream. Honestly, I'm at an age where I feel like I could have a baby. I wouldn't mind having a baby. But I don't think I'm not ready to be a mom right now. Like at this very moment. 2 years ago, I actually wanted a baby so bad, guys.
Really?
Babe, lockdown, I wanted a baby so bad.
Oh, Mama Mimi.
But yeah, God was like, hold on, and I'm so grateful that He did because there's so many other things I still want to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want to be a mom when I can fully be devoted to being a mom.
Yes.
I want to be
Yes.
such a hands-on mom.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You want to be such a hands-on mom.
I don't think I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably have the child and I'd pray that He guides me throughout the entire process.
Yeah.
But I'd probably cry for months.
That was me. So for me, speaking from experience, I cried for a good 3 months when I found out that I was pregnant because I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like I was still, it was an appropriate age of 25, but also was still very young also at the same time for me because I was at a peak of my career at the time and I was just like, what do I want to do with the baby? Oh my God. You know, you have to adjust your life also. I mean, even though the baby comes into your life, but also obviously the first year of the baby, you have to adjust your life. You can't just do anything, you know. And I mean, my journey is different. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know my journey was different when I became a mother. It was not easy. It was very hard.
She's so precious.
She's my precious miracle baby. And I also think that taught me a lot. And I would complain a lot when I was pregnant. I was like, you know, but she taught me a lot. She's my miracle baby. And right now, I'm actually grateful for her because she changed my life. She changed my life for the better. I feel like I'm a better person right now because of her. And as little as she is, she's really taught me a lot. So it's, you can never be ready for a baby also, you know. And if you're not ready, also I don't think anyone has a right to judge you if you want to do what you like. Women have choices nowadays. We're in the 20s. Are we in the 21st century?
Yes.
So women have choices.
Yeah.
You know that they didn't have back then. So and no one can judge for them. You know, when you're ready, you're ready. When you're not, you're not. And also, I don't believe in putting a human onto this earth and you're gonna treat them like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of people that don't deserve to be parents. We see it in the news, we see it everywhere. So don't put yourself through that if you're not ready to be a mother. But also if you feel like you're ready and you want to like soldier on with your child, then you're going to be fine. You're really going to be fine.
Someone said, how can I overcome being insecure about my skin? I have eczema. I was bullied for it for the longest time. I can relate to this so much, but from an acne perspective. My advice, honestly, I would say if you have sought all the medical help you can, if you can't afford to, then even outside of just treating the problem, it's very important to love the version that you're working with at the moment as you transform yourself. You need to be very kind to yourself. Skin issues are something that everybody deals with. True. And unfortunately, we live in an era where we are run by social media and controls so much of our perspective of self. Guys, it's okay to have acne. It's okay to have eczema. It is normal. Skin has texture. Even people with the healthiest skin have texture. So just own it, babes. Own it. And if anybody comes to you and asks you what's going on with your skin, and bullies actually suck because they have time to them. Because who are you to come and tell me and ask me what's wrong with my skin? When I wake up every single day and I can see what's on my face or on my body. So people really need to learn to be kinder. But I honestly believe practicing self-love is the best thing that you can ever do to yourself.
Definitely, I love that. I love that a lot because it's such a sensitive subject. But what I can say is just own it. Own it. Own your eczema. Own it. Nobody can tell you anything about what you're really experiencing. Literally nobody. And I just feel like you must just own it. Like Mihlali said, skin has texture. We're not perfect. Like guys, especially if you come to YouTube channels, you will see most of us at our raw selves, you know, vlogging or whatever. Like social media also, I know it contributes a lot to a person's self-esteem or whatever. But guys, we edit our pictures. You know, like skin has texture, but we do edit our pictures. So don't ever feel like you don't ever feel some type of way because of bullies. Bullies are dumb. Okay, bullies are very sad people that literally want to make themselves feel good by harming others. So bullies are losers. So what we need to do, you need to own your eczema. It's yours. It's natural. It's a natural thing, you know.
And even what you said earlier, I love what you said where you were like, our imperfections make us perfect.
Our imperfections make us perfect. Exactly.
It's what makes you unique.
It was
so
it what makes you
own
unique.
it, own it,
Definitely.
dog.
Yeah.
Own it. And it, whatever textures on your skin, whatever's going on with your skin doesn't take away from your features.
Exactly.
Umhle with the clear skin, umhle with the pimple, umhle with the pimples, umhle with the eczema, umhle.
Exactly. You know, advice and errors.
This is so funny. Your
Michelle is making me speak Xhosa. I love it so much. No, because I have a lot of Xhosa friends.
Really?
So, here's it, just Xhosa. How do I sound?
You do very good. Your Xhosa is great.
Let me adopt it, guys.
Yes, someone is like,
What?
my mom is dating this broke man who doesn't work, staying in our house, and I don't like him. What would you do?
Oh no.
Yeah, Sana, damsel, I want better for you.
I want better for mommy. Your mommy deserves better. Hi.
Okay, people must date whoever they want.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to date a millionaire or billionaire,
Yeah.
but I also feel like
I would die. I think you disgust. I feel so
On
disgusted.
top of that,
looking at him.
men naturally, like, men are created to be providers, right?
Exactly,
As much as we work,
exactly.
we live in a world now
Yeah.
where women, we should be empowered, we should have our own, great. But a man who doesn't have money, who you're looking after, is probably going to be very insecure.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe not all,
And
emotionally or physically abusive.
yes.
I don't see anything good coming out
No.
of that relationship.
I don't.
But if you treat your mom well and she's happy, support her.
Yeah, I like that. If he treats your mom with respect, if he treats your mom good, or maybe you don't know, maybe he is struggling to find a job.
Yes.
You don't know that.
That's another.
Maybe he's trying and maybe you don't know and he doesn't
Yes.
talk about it, because a lot of men also are not vocal about their feelings because you know they were taught to be men, which I think that narrative just needs to go away. Men need to express themselves, men need to cry. So maybe also you might be looking from the outside, but maybe from the he's literally struggling or can't find a job. Maybe try to talk to him. Maybe try
talk to your mom.
or maybe talk to your mom and get a feel of what's going on.
But
if he's a deadbeat and if he treats your mom like crap, please tell your mom to do better.
Pray for your mom.
Pray for your mom, tell your mom to do better. She deserves better.
She really does.
She must love herself.
Especially if Muntu who's not even trying.
Exactly.
To be comfortable with being looked after by someone else.
Yes, no, I can't stand that. If you're a man and you're comfortable in that space where a woman just has to take care of you, what are you doing? Why are you
Get
breathing?
it together. Kayo panda man, go fix a car. Kayo go to guide. Kayo was something. Kayo officing me like.
It got the matter the planning. Like what you said, you don't have to be rich, right? But it got the matter the plan.
There's nothing more attractive than someone who makes an effort. Like,
Babe,
be ambitious,
babe,
hardworking.
exactly.
Like, so attractive.
Exactly.
Even if you're not on that level, the fact that
Exactly.
you've been trying, babe,
that
means a lot to me.
That's amazing, King. Yes, please keep doing that.
Advice on posting your relationship on social media. What?
Hey!
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Well, I'm very private.
Yeah, you
I'm super private. So, Mina, I used to post my ex a lot, right? And for me, I used to look at Instagram like, you know, it's just a fun place. It's a fun place where you just post your life, your pictures, your work or whatever. Just my page for me was just me. You know, if you go to my page, I mean, you can't tell much about me, but most of the time you get an understanding of what my page is about, right? Until, you know, I grew in my social media content creator career, and then people now wanted to be in your business. People felt entitled to be in your business, and I literally the relationship ended. Then people started being like, oh, you know, people started having opinions about. So for me, I believe to keep it private.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Like in Mimi's words, indota I post.
Indota my feet.
Indota my feet, right?
I need to tickle. I need to. You know what my opinion is there, guys? I believe in privacy. I've never been about posting a man. But
same.
unfortunately, people are so invested in other people's business you're gonna find out who my man is whether I want you to or not.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, it's
we could be walking at the mall. We could be walking at the mall.
Yeah.
Umbone. Then when you feel you have to take a picture.
But yeah, my opinion, it's really up to you.
Yeah,
but I
up
feel
to
like
you.
there's also so much peace and privacy.
Yeah.
If it were up to me, no one would know who I'm in a relationship like ever. But unfortunately, I don't have control all the time. So it really is a personal decision. Just know that, especially if you're someone who's in the public space, a public figure or influence of any sort, people will become attached to the idea of you and your partner.
Yeah.
And when you break up, you're going to be asked questions and it's going to annoy you.
It is.
But unfortunately, because you've introduced your audience to that person, you owe them an explanation.
Yeah. Facts.
So it really is up to you.
It's up to you. It's the personal decision. My personal decision, like my man, I've only posted Ubuso, his mouth, but it's your personal decision.
Ladies gonna keep on posting your men's hands.
I hate Instagram sometimes. You are. And you're wrong, bro. You are.
Dating and still a virgin. Umfana wants it, but I'm not ready. Uti, I must allow him to get it somewhere else.
No. It's a no from me. It's a no. It's a red flag. He doesn't care about you. He's very selfish. Never allow yourself to be pressured by somebody to deflower you. Your virginity is very precious. It is so precious because once it's gone and you'll never get it back. And the last thing that you want to do is to give it away to somebody who's so selfish, who's basically a relationship based on sex.
Yeah. And there's so much more to intimacy and a level of connection with someone outside of sex. I don't think you should ever give it away under any other circumstances unless you are willing to and you are happy to. You always want to look back to that memory, even if you're not with that person, and hopefully have like a positive something attached to it, not a hi Chomi, I think he raped me or I think he coerced me. You know, it's so sad that a lot of women actually go through that, and that's a reality of a lot of people losing their virginity. And you only realize when you're older. So to any young girls watching this, no one must ever force you into that. And you're not lame for wanting to save yourself for the right person.
No.
You're not a loser for wanting to wait for marriage. Actually, you're doing yourself a huge favor.
Exactly.
Obviously not in the marriage, Kasana. But
Hi.
too.
Oh, yes.
But no, do not let anyone take that away from you unless you are willing to give it up.
And look, what Mimi said, you want to be proud of the fact that even if you're not with that person anymore, if you bump into them on the streets, like, oh, actually that was a good man, and you don't regret it. For example, the person who defiled me, I'm so cool with him, so cool, because we were high school sweethearts. I was ready, he was ready, and
Happy
so
memories.
you have to make sure that it's the right guy. Law babes, please, I'm sorry, please dump him.
And also not him wanting to get it elsewhere. Like, are you crazy? Are you mad?
The audacity.
Guys, there was another question that I can't find anymore, but I found that was quite important. Someone was asking us, they're at a point where I think they're not happy in their degree, and they're asking, do you feel like you need a degree to be successful, or should I just drop out? So we answered that, but we're going to answer it again. So basically my advice was, I'm sitting in a place where I don't have a degree. I did drop out of my final year because this is what I wanted to do for the longest time since high school, and I felt like God had granted me this opportunity, and because my career was picking up at the time, I first switched to part-time and then I dropped out. However, I still want to go back to school because I did do brand strategy and it helped me so much in the beginning of my career in terms of understanding certain things. So I do feel like education is so important. When it comes to gaining knowledge, you can never ever go wrong. So even if you can learn something from being self-taught, being educated will always teach you something that you'll never ever know from teaching yourself or from learning on YouTube, whatever. So in my opinion, if you can finish your degree, do it. The worst thing you can ever do, especially dropping out when you don't have a plan. Now you're scrambling and you're trying to figure out what your purpose is, and then that's going to put you even into a bigger funk. So I'd say get your degree.
Definitely. I definitely agree, babe. get your degree. I have a degree, and it's something that for me, I'll forever be proud of. And I was currently studying my honors, which has been put on hold, but I'll go back again. But so Mihlali said also, it's always nice to fall back into something, even if you are passionate about something that doesn't involve school. But school is very important. I think school is very, very important because you will always have something to fall back on. You never know where you might end up in your career path or whatever it is that you choose, or maybe you want to go back to what you were studying for. School will always be very important. So please,
no one can take that away from you.
No one can take that away from you.
No one can take that away from you.
No one, absolutely no one.
So I think it's going to be
Literally. There's so much time. My grandfather is still in school. Actually,
you can study until you are 100.
Literally.
As long as you are self-functioning human being.
Exactly. Being in your 20s, what the hell are we supposed to do? Honey, nobody knows what's supposed to do in their 20s.
What the hell we gonna do now?
No one knows.
I think even 30s, like, you know what? I mean, I sometimes I feel like obviously you know what you want to do. You have a set goal. By the time I was 25, I wanted to be married with. Even though when I was 25, I felt pregnant. I wasn't really, but. When I was like 25, I was like, oh, 25, I want to be married with a big house and kids. Guys, life does not go as planned. And that's okay. That is okay. I feel like there's so much pressure in society that at a certain age, you're supposed to be here. At a certain age, you're supposed to have you must be established, you must be that. No. Guys, we're just living in this life. Like, we're living. I once saw a meme that says, we like to put so much pressure on ourselves as if we've lived here before. No, you're doing this life thing for the first time. You're not supposed to figure it out all together. And it's okay not to have it all together, but it doesn't mean that you must be comfortable in that space. But in my 20s, I didn't know what I was doing, but I know I had a set goal. And even when that goal was not achieved, I was still positive about life, even though it was hard.
The journey
the journey that I'm on. I've always been comfortable and accepted the journey that I'm on. I'm in my 30s right now, and I still feel like, there's certain things that, I would have loved to have achieved by the time I'm 30, but I haven't, and that's okay. I don't beat myself up about it because, when you were young, you're like, oh, 30-year-olds are so old, and they probably have. Girl, what do you mean? Like, come on. Period. What I can tell you as a person in their 30s, enjoy your 20s.
Yeah.
They are your best years. You don't have to figure out everything. Don't be comfortable in that space. You don't have to figure out everything.
Yeah.
Enjoy your 20s. Your 20s are for doing the freaking most. Be whatever. Be a baddie. Be whatever you want to be. And as long as you won't regret it, you won't regret everything that you did because you're on your journey. So please, you don't have to figure it out in your 20s. Trust me, you really don't. As long as you have a set goal and you want to work towards that goal, don't be comfortable in a space where you're just like, it's whatever, I'm just flowing, just going with the flow. Don't float.
Be intentional about everything.
Be intentional about everything you want to achieve.
But I also feel like there's no manual to life.
There's no manual to life, babe.
Couple Kylie who are billionaires at freaking 21.
Exactly.
That is not everyone's journey.
Exactly.
Some people, who was this guy? I think it was a Facebook guy. I don't know who it was, but he literally started making money at 40.
You see?
40.
You see?
Exactly. There is no manual in life.
Exactly.
We're all on our own journeys, and you really need to make the most of your journey and embrace it. Not live a life that you look back at and regrets. Don't even have regrets because every mistake is a lesson. In my opinion, I really believe in that.
Exactly.
But yeah, live your life. You're 20 so young, guys.
I
blinked and I'm like 5 to 30. I'm like,
babe,
no, but time goes by so quick.
It does.
It's so
it really
important
does.
that everyone lives their life to the fullest.
Babe, literally, life is so short. We were saying this earlier on.
No.
Life is so short, guys. Do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Whatever's good for your mental health, do it. Because life is so short. Life is so short. Do it. Been dating this man for 10 years. Been settling for less. How do I start moving on? Yazini.
Not you wanting to move on 10 years later though.
Yo.
I have to drag you.
You
Next
are.
10 years it doesn't know that you're settling.
It took you 10 years. Hi, girl. Now
I'm so sorry, God, I don't know what to say.
No.
I feel like
It's a
now that
tough
you
one.
realize that you're not happy, leave right now. Don't waste any more time.
Don't waste any more time because
10 years is a long time already.
10 years is a long time.
So,
That nigga has taken 10 years of your life. You do know that. And time is something you can never get back. So, what Michelle said, do something now.
yeah.
If it's taking you 10 years, like now, be proactive.
Yeah.
Open the action and just,
And guys, you should never stay in a situation where you are not 100% happy.
Exactly.
Like what we just said now, life is so short. I mean, don't even be ashamed to walk away from a relationship. Oh, Kim got married for how many days, whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like say below situation. Puma good.
Exactly.
There's no reason to hold on.
Yeah, definitely.
And unchatting too.
Anchadanga.
And even if we chat, like get divorced one.
You know, life is short. If you're not happy, life is short.
Dip my doll.
Dip. He married him to mommy's boy. Everything we do has
You
to be
are.
Huh? Okay. Should we do this one?
We can, but
Yeah.
I just want to.
Hey, Mary girl, we experience that department. Stevie, should we advise her?
We can.
Okay. She says you're married to a mommy's boy. Everything we do has to be passed by his mother. No. First of all, did you not know he's a mama's boy before you married him?
Also, my thing is like, I don't understand. I really don't understand your mama's boys.
Yeah.
Because the mom finances him.
Yeah.
So he's looking after your household. Like, why is he so attached to his mother?
Yeah.
Because you're married, I know it's not easy to say just leave. You might have kids. So have a conversation with him. But if, I'm sure you've probably spoken to him at this point.
Yeah.
And if it's not helped you, then I really don't know what will. It's very important for him to put his foot down though as a man of the household and also tell his mother where to get off. Because sometimes it might not even be him, but it also might be the mom being very forward and wanting to have the say in every single step of your marriage. So have a conversation, and if you need to call a family meeting, get one thing about us black people,
Sense meeting.
These are no meetings.
Exactly.
Who is not a heart? Because I saw the kind of son. I'll chat and
I will. But also, I really truly believe that whether you're married or whether you're in a relationship, yazini, a third person, hi. Ngenaphi. Because at the end of the day, nobody understands the depth of relationship that you and your partner. You and your partner understand the depth of your relationship. Me too. And yes, I mean it's fine. Sometimes you can seek advice or whatever to your friends or whatever. But in the bazaar too as again,
Matlab is
way too. And now it's gonna involve the mom, and then he's allowing it also. Aibo, what does he mean? I go serious, honestly. I got ghosted by Indoda. I don't know why, because we were alright. Should I wait or move? That is the most
that thing is
painful thing.
Babe, good story. I got ghosted by Indoda during lockdown. I thought he died from COVID. Then the one night I'm online. This nigga's online.
You thought he died?
I thought it was peak COVID, hard lockdown.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I'm busy texting, hey, are you okay? I'm
so selfish.
Chigga online.
So selfish.
I was like, the baby girl and
babe, I've been ghosted.
This is a TW.
That is the most painful thing, babe. I'm so sorry that you're experiencing that.
Yeah.
Because if true with that thing, because you ask yourself,
what did I do wrong? Yeah.
Been too much? Yini? What happened?
Yeah.
And then you start questioning yourself, which sucks. I know that we do that as women because we're so emotional. We're such emotional beings. You start questioning yourself, what's I man? Dim?
Yeah.
Did I do something? Was I too much? No, baby girl. Actually, it's him.
Or her.
Coward.
Yeah.
Coward. It goes there as a freaking coward.
You're a coward. I feel like anyone who has to run away from dealing, especially with people, like even if a breakup hurts, and someone is always gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
But communication is the most important thing ever. The worst thing you can ever do is leave someone in the dark. It's so selfish.
It's so selfish.
It's a horrible thing to do, and I don't think you should stick around and wait for him.
Yeah.
It says a lot about his character.
Yeah.
It says a lot about how he can treat you in future.
Exactly.
He's not concerned about your feelings at all, and that's why he or she could ghost you. So Puma does.
Like he just doesn't care. Move on.
futhi, you are.
And reliable footy. Like even if he comes back, please just tell him to keep it moving, because you don't want to end up with a person like that, because he'll do the very same thing over and over again.
And life, as we grow up, we have bigger commitments
exactly
to worry about. Like imagine if you have a kid with this person, and now your child's father or mother is ghosting you.
No, babe.
This one says, dating rich men, how to navigate Miss Independent but damsel in distress. You can go first.
I think if you're dating a rich man, why are you Miss Independent?
Why must you be a damsel in distress?
Why must be a damsel in distress also? I feel like if your man is rich, I mean, I feel if you're dating a rich man, in my opinion, imalako yako. Imalako yako. And also I think we said earlier, men were built to be providers, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong also with contributing something, whatever. If you like, oh, I want to contribute something. Spoil your partner when you want to. But I honestly feel like if you're dating a rich man, I mean, it's different. Obviously, if you're dating somebody who's not rich, but you guys are both contributing or whatever, and you guys are both working towards whatever. But men generally are providers, right? And if he's rich, you shouldn't be spending your own money. You shouldn't be a damsel in distress, because rich, and he should be,
Exactly. And also my thing is, I feel like when your partner approaches you, they know what they're doing. Anyone like okay, I'm dealing with a boy who does this, who does that.
For herself.
There's no reason for you to act like, oh my god, I need a hero. Like, no. If he wants to show up for you, he will. And I understand that whole thing of navigating the space of dating someone who's well off, especially someone who wants to be an independent woman. Still pursue your dreams, dog. Focus on your hustle.
Exactly.
And have your man who just adds a cherry on top of everything else that you do.
Shout out to him for being,
Honestly, but don't let him take away your independence, and don't try to dumb down how much you want for yourself or how much you have just to accommodate a man's feelings. Never ever. Please,
never ever. Babe, I love that so much. Never ever accommodate no. Still maintain your independence. Still be, still be that woman. But never ever accommodate someone's feelings because they feel inferior because we're now Miss Independent. No, darling.
And you know what I hate? That I find that a lot of men do, especially those who are very professions are deemed to be extremely serious and very successful in their craft. They often look down on creatives. So it's like, oh, you're going to create a highway, you're going to shoot a video, your pants. Hi, boy. As it is for you as a CEO to go to your office and say, babe, this is important to me, and I need to respect my hustle. Literally. And that's very important boundaries to establish quite early in the stages of a relationship.
That is so important.
How much do you make from these shoots? Hi, bo. Sana. No shame.
Speaking of that, you should check out the video on my channel. We are about to discuss that.
Please do. I'll actually link
assumptions about content creators. Hey, Sana.
Let's actually get into that. Babes, where can we catch you?
So, you can catch me on Instagram, the greasy boys_n. You can catch me on YouTube. Actually, YouTube does really handles now. Well, catch me on Boyd's Nunalo on YouTube. Catch me on TikTok, Boyd's, and what else am I on? No. Yeah, that's all. But thank you so much, my loves. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you guys took some gems from some of the advices that we were giving. I mean, obviously we're not professional therapists, but it was good banter, and thank you so much for sending your questions. Thank you so much for having me in this channel.
Thank you, guys.
Hope you invite me again, babe.
Very soon, Sana. Say it. Thank you for watching, my loves. Really appreciate you guys participating, sending the questions, everything. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the video that we filmed on Voice's channel. Do subscribe to our channel if you are not, because we are definitely going to be collabing again very soon. I love you guys so much.
Bye, guys.